We have new details on the gate between SafeMoon version 1 and version 2. Before we get into that, though, I want to say a quick special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Rem AG, Xavier Zamora, Victor, and Troy Smothers for being higher level patrons. If you'd like to join that for as little as $1 a month, there is a link in the description. Also, FYI, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into the news. So we have over here on Discord, the question was asked by Braveston Sane, something like that. I'm all for more whales biting the dust. And John had replied, the gate to migrate to version 2 will be open. SafeMoon is rather big in the military community, and some folks are deployed. Just one example of folks not being able to migrate at this current time. So we will leave door open for migration, all while shutting down version 1 trading. Win-win. This is a little bit surprising to me, but not fully surprising. The reason being is that they were talking about the gate being closed, and that verbiage made it sound like as if they were not going to allow people to move over from version 1 to version 2, right? And I had made a video in the past where I had talked about, if you want to look through my history, the verbiage on that, and some people coming across that as just a standalone statement. Maybe people were getting it confused with gate.io. So I do know that he had mentioned the word gate and the idea of the closing, everything like that. It's very conflicting. So this is saying the gate to migrate to version 2 will be open. But again, just to elaborate, it's the idea that you can migrate over that will be left open. The ability to trade, meaning buying and selling SafeMoon on version 1. That's what's going to be stopped. So a lot of people are wondering, wait a second, if you could still migrate over, why don't they just stop all the trading on version 1 right now? Through looking at what the community's been saying on this, it appears that a variety of people feel that SafeMoon, which is SafeMoon that exists on the Ethereum blockchain, that could be one of the catalysts that's preventing the ability to just shut everything off from version 1. In case there's people that want to sell SafeMoon, SafeMoon, and convert it over to the standard SafeMoon on the Binance Smart Chain, that gives them some time for that. If you want my opinion on this, I think it still has ties in with what's going on with Bitmart and Bitmart trying to do its buyback program. And, with that, it's looking like most of the buyback is probably going to be on SafeMoon version 2, but there's a chance that they could be doing some on SafeMoon version 1. There's a lot of liquidity that still exists on SafeMoon version 1. And the thing is with Bitmart, I want to make a quick side note on this. Some people have been speculating that the reason why they have not done the buyback yet is because of tax purposes, saying that they could do it as a tax write-off of how much they have in losses. Well, guys, that doesn't matter because they never got the money back. The money's still stolen. They would just have to spend their own money to replace all the funds that were lost from the individual wallet holders. But they as a company are still a net loss. So they get to report it this year no matter what anyways, right? It's not like them spending their own money is making them all of a sudden magically get their money back. That's not how that works. It's you as the investors that are in a position right now where your money's basically being held hostage. Your SafeMoon that's on there, you can't really trade it off because there's no liquidity backing it, and there's no liquidity backing it because Bitmart has not made the purchase back yet. So it's a frustrating thing for sure, but I have a feeling that is a big reason why SafeMoon version 1 has not been fully closed down yet, because you have a major exchange with a lot of crypto that was in play there. And then, you also need to factor in Unicrypt. So Unicrypt is a third-party company that's working alongside with SafeMoon. We already know that. That's been discussed in the past. The team has talked about it. And so in the process of moving everything over securely, and that's very important here, Unicrypt, I'm sure, has some sort of a hand in this and justifying what is taking place when, and giving their feedback on everything. I would not be surprised if they play a role in that. So let me know what you guys think about this. Would you prefer it if the gate to version 1 was just completely closed? It makes sense. People that are in the military, they're not going to be able to have fully access to have full access to their crypto wallets for things like this. And this kind of coming out of the blue a little bit. So ideally, I would like to see it be shut off at some point in the future. If it's a year from now, then that gives time for the people that are out there deployed to be able to take their 30 days of leave, if you're in the United States government at least, and go home and be able to then access your crypto wallet. I don't know how much time of leave that they have in other countries. Maybe it's a little bit different with that. But, I'm thinking like 1 to 3 years from now, why would you still want to keep it open? That's just my opinion on that. But if there's no big issues with migrating over from version 1 to version 2 from a technical standpoint, then I guess it's not a big deal. What I would be mostly concerned about is that some dormant whale on version 1 all of a sudden becomes active, moves over to version 2, inflates the circulating supply, causes the price to drop a whole bunch because they just all of a sudden drop their bag. But that stuff happens in this industry anyways. And to be fair, the whale dominance for SafeMoon on SafeMoon version 1 is already shown that it's very low in comparison to a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. So I don't think it's all that bad. But we'll have to wait and see on everything. Let me know, let everyone else know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below. I got referral links for Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, and Webull. Webull's got a very special promo that's going on until the end of the year. So there's only a couple days left where you get, I think it's 5 free stocks still. You can check out the details for all the different sign-up bonuses below. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It does help us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live, and I will see you in the next episode.